What you're seeing now is chaos outside the celebrated Taj Hotel. Terrorists have laid siege to the landmark property with as many as 1,000 guests and over 500 staff trapped inside.
I first heard about the Mumbai attacks, the 26/11 attacks, pretty much like everyone else did on the news. And kind of like everyone else, I saw a burning building and a lot of distraught faces and that sort of thing.
I had friends who, the general manager of Hotel Taj was a friend of mine who lost his wife and his 2 children. There was another friend from Mumbai, so it's a personal story.
Watching at home, I'd just flown out of Bombay when the attacks happened, and I landed in London, and the whole family was just watching in terror. And I knew if they ever, were going to tell this story about the bravery of the staff and the survivors and the great people who sacrificed themselves, I really wanted to put my face to it.
At the start, our guiding light was to just kind of, open our ears and listen to what the people were saying and to what they felt, to try and have as few preconceived ideas as to what the movie could be.
It's a true story, and it's based off of something that happened and something that's really intense that has sort of damaged and scarred and even killed a lot of people.
There's a real pressure to get it right. When you're doing a scene, you're constantly battling against those cinematic moments, and you're trying to ground it in a reality. And we try and keep the truth in our minds constantly.
You can imagine in a hotel of that size, which has hundreds of guests and many more hundreds of staff all caught up in there, which for me made it more than just a survival story, although it is very much a survival story. In a way it was a bit of a microcosm of some of the main issues and problems that we're confronted with in the world today.
Mumbai under siege. 1,000 guests and over 500 staff trapped inside.
5つ星ホテル完全占拠。
But our guests are trapped all through the hotel.
ホテルマンとしての誇りをかけ、彼らは立ち上がった。
Nobody is forcing you to stay.
This is my home.
Guest is God, sir. To get through this, we must stick together.
これは銃に信念で立ち向かった名もなき英雄たちの真実の物語。ホテルムンバイ。